What's up guys? Today I'll show you a zombie horror film, I'm a Hero. Spoilers ahead, watch out and take care. The day starts with a news reporter talking about an old woman bitten by a dog. This news is ignored by a group of manga artists since they find the news report as nothing important. The group then complains about their poor lifestyle in the manga industry. Suddenly, the news reporter rephrases her statement earlier and says that it was the old woman who bit the dog. The next news incident is about a jobless 35-year-old man doing indecent crimes in public. The fatty in the artist group jokes it might be MC. He is saying that MC position at work equates to being jobless. Then MC, an assistant artist within the group, stands up to the mockery and tells them a speech about being proud to be in the industry. He inspires the whole group with his speech. However, it is just all in his imagination, and the fatty calls him out. Their shift ends when the boss arrives and takes the female artist to have some private work done, probably something sexy. After his work, MC heads back home to his girlfriend's apartment. However, it seems like he and his girlfriend are in a strained relationship. At dinner, the girlfriend lets him listen to a TV show she's watching. The show talks about a lacking boyfriend and that the girl should break up with him. Later that night, MC fantasizes about looking cool while holding a shotgun. However, his girlfriend ends his delusion and tells him to start doing his job seriously. The following moment, MC heads to a publishing company to serialize his manga. The company agent thinks that MC new action manga is too plain and normal. This hurts MC pride because he portrayed himself in his manga. Just then, a curly artist arrives and recognizes MC. It is revealed that they both debuted at a manga award, where MC was the grand winner. The curly artist still thinks highly of him, but MC says that he lost his edge. MC fails to serialize his manga, so he heads home. When he gets home, his girlfriend tells him that she had enough of his delusion of making it big in the manga industry. So she breaks up with him and throws out all of his things, including his shotgun. MC apologizes and asks for his gun license. This angers the girlfriend, as she thinks he never really cared for the relationship. Then we see the girlfriend holding her bandaged arm, indicating she got injured by something. Shortly after, MC is out on the street and sees another homeless man. However, he doesn't notice that the man is shaking wildly. The following day at work, the news reports about a new pandemic where people are dying as it quickly spreads. Suddenly, the female artist doesn't feel too good and excuses herself. As she exits the room, the others gossip about the female artist's affair with their boss. This angers Fatty, as he is jealous of his boss. Suddenly, the boss enters the room to get medicine. Just then, as the boss scolds the employees for their work, they notice the boss kiss mark from the female artist and his eyes start acting strange. Later that night, the group stays at the office to complete their work. Suddenly, MC girlfriend calls him. He heads outside the office to talk with her on the phone. However, he notices that many helicopters are flying above him while they're talking. She apologizes for treating him harshly and wants to meet with him. She seems to be in pain during their call, but MC doesn't notice it. MC apologizes and rushes back to her place. As he brings his stuff back to her apartment, he notices that it's too quiet. He tries calling out to her, but there is no reply. He then takes a peek through the mail slot and sees her. He calls out to her again, and this time, she hears him. She rushes over to him, like the girl from the Exorcism film. Suddenly, she rushes through the door, revealing that she has turned into a zombie. They struggle at the door, which leads to her losing her teeth. As they continue to struggle inside the apartment, MC gets bitten. Fortunately, the girlfriend lost her teeth, so she fails to infect MC. Their struggle ends as he accidentally impales her with his manga awards trophy. Shocked by her death, he runs outside and heads back to his workplace. Along the way, he sees a person who is also bitten. He also sees military aircrafts flying in one direction. Seeing that there is an emergency, he picks up the pace to his workplace. Upon entering, he sees that his co-workers are also infected. The fatty manages to inform him about the situation outside, and he ends his life because he also got bitten by the zombified boss. Then, MC quickly heads outside to confirm that the city is undergoing a zombie outbreak. He tries to warn some people along the way who aren't aware of this. Unfortunately, they ignore his warning and end up getting caught by the zombies. After running for a while, he manages to get inside a cab with a businessman and a high school girl. After driving away from the pandemic, he notices that the businessman is already bitten. Suddenly, the businessman asks for a tissue, and he ends up biting the driver. MC then gets into a fight inside the cab to throw out the businessman. He manages to throw him out. However, the cab driver suddenly turns into a zombie as well, causing them to crash. Luckily, the girl and MC manage to survive the crash. They get out of the cab and see that they are on the highway with other crashed cars. Suddenly, a national advisory tells them about the new pandemic named CQN. This virus turns people into homicidal zombies and deforms their bodies while keeping their personalities intact. They are then informed to head to Mount Fuji, as the virus cannot survive in high altitudes. Suddenly, the phone died before they could read the full guidelines. Having no other options, they decide to begin their journey to Mount Fuji. The duo arrives at a shrine and spends the night there. The next day, as MC wakes up, he sees that the girl is infected. He then aims his gun at her, and the girl is fine with it, since she doesn't want to turn into a zombie. However, he can't shoot her but gives her hope, as he reveals he didn't turn when he also got bitten. He then decides to bring her to Mount Fuji, hoping to possibly stop the virus from turning her into a zombie. They travel through the forest to reach their destination. However, the girl stops to speak with MC. She gives him her iPod as a memento, as she tells him that she's going to turn into a zombie soon. Suddenly, she starts turning into a zombie, while MC apologizes and leaves her. He then runs through the forest, but gets caught by a zombie along the way. Just as he is about to get bitten, the girl stops the zombie and kills it. Shocked at this scene, MC begs the zombie-turned girl not to eat him. Fortunately, it seems that the zombified girl has kept her consciousness, so she helps him through his journey. So MC continues his journey while bringing along the zombie girl. After a long walk, he finds a shopping cart, which he uses to move the girl more easily in his journey. He then follows the shopping cart's trail of goods and arrives at a supermall. He heads inside and finds a clothing store, where he changes his clothes. Suddenly, he meets eye to eye with a zombie, and they fall into a fast and furious struggle in the store. Fortunately, MC got help from a medical survivor, short-named Nurse. She then checks on the girl to see if she is infected, but MC blocks her, insisting she is asleep. Then other team members with Nurse arrive to see what's going on, and also think that the girl might be infected. Fortunately, Nurse helps MC out and decides to bring them both back to the rooftop. Suddenly, one of the members calls out to Nurse that the zombie horde is back. They then rush back to the rooftop, but end up losing some members who protected MC. After they arrive at the rooftop, MC meets with the others who are eyeing his shotgun. One of the people that takes a special interest in it is a man named Leader. MC is introduced to the rooftop called the safety zone. After resting, the leader calls MC to speak with him. He then expresses that he is glad MC is here with his gun, and introduces him to another survivor nicknamed Watchman, who gives MC a bunch of watches to defend his arms from zombie bites. Later that night, MC talks with Nurse, and he thanks her for saving them both. The nurse tells them that she just did that to atone for her past. She tells them that she abandoned her patients before, when the outbreak started, and seeing MC go through lengths to save the girl reminds her of the sins that she needed to atone for. After their talk, they part ways to begin their job for tomorrow. The following day, MC checks upon the girl, and it seems that she can still comprehend what MC is saying, even if she is a zombie. She also seems to have regressed her mentality into a child. Later, MC goes on to take his shift being the lookout. He notices that the ZQN virus still makes the zombies remember their past personalities. The virus only corrupts their personality, twisting them to become their desires or fears. After learning this, MC's attention is directed at an especially strange zombie. The zombie is copying a high jumper athlete, and MC thinks that it's a threat to the safe zone. However, Watchman insists that it is safe, and the zombie doesn't pay attention to them. Just then, the strange zombie notices them. After MC's shift, he heads to the leader's meeting about a scavenging run for food. MC asks what help he can provide. The leader replies that he should hand over his gun, but MC refuses. Just then, the leader threatens MC using the zombified girl. Meanwhile, outside the meeting room, Nurse and the zombie girl fight the men of the leader, as they try to hurt the zombie girl. Unfortunately, they are overwhelmed by the numbers. MC escapes from the meeting room to rescue them with his gun. However, he cannot rescue them, as they become hostages. Suddenly, the zombie girl rampages, and she manages to defeat most of them. But suddenly, she is shot in the head with a crossbow by the leader. The leader asks Watchman to throw away her corpse. After that incident, MC is held captive and punished by the leader's men. However, the leader didn't realize that one of his men, called Crazy, attempted a mutiny and took his leadership away. He sets MC free to prepare for the raid. Meanwhile, Nurse and Watchman are seen hiding the girl from the camp after faking disposal of her corpse. MC is glad that the girl is still alive thanks to Nurse. However, MC breaks down as he can't protect the girl. Nurse comforts him and offers to let them escape, but MC decides to go with the raid team to redeem himself. As the raid begins, the survivors lure the horde to them with noise while the raid then sneaks past it. Then, they arrive at the parking lot basement leading to the storage room, searching for food. Suddenly, the leader sneaks away from the team. After following their route, they arrive at the storage room, where the lights turn on and show them the way. Right after that, they begin scavenging for food. Watchman notices something strange as the lights turn on, so he asks Crazy, who is currently tasked with the lights. Just then, music plays as the leader sabotages the run by leading zombies to them. After the zombies overwhelm the raid team, Crazy and Watchman manage to escape. However, MC hides inside a locker in the storage room. Meanwhile, back at the safe zone, the strange zombie hears the music and becomes empowered. It manages to jump over to the safe zone and begins its massacre of the survivors. Nurse sees this and hides with the girl while calling MC for help. MC tries to become brave but keeps losing it when he imagines many scenarios of fighting the zombies. Fortunately, when he dares to fight, the zombies are long gone in the storage room. Meanwhile, the leader hears noises inside the control room. Just as he opens the mall's parking lot, Crazy and Watchman's team gets attacked. This leads to Crazy dropping the shotgun, which is later picked up by MC. Since Nurse can't get in touch with MC, she sneaks off the safe zone with the girl and into the parking lot. However, she sees the leader, who is revealed to be bitten, and he chases Nurse. After running for a while, Nurse meets up with MC, and he saves them from the leader. They then meet up with Crazy and Watchman as they are chased by the horde. After regrouping, they try to escape the parking lot, but get cornered. Then they make a last stand, which ends up losing Crazy and Watchman. Crazy gets overwhelmed by a zombie, and he thinks he becomes popular while dying. Watchman dies as he commits suicide with his zombie wife. Fortunately, they kill almost all the remaining zombies, except for the strange one that appears last. MC and the strange zombie then begin their final battle. However, MC has difficulty shooting the strange zombie as it jumps high to avoid his shotgun. As MC reloads, the strange zombie takes this chance to attack the girls. Fortunately, MC improvises and uses his gun as a club, which kills the zombie. Nurse, MC, and the girl are the only remaining survivors. They decide to leave the compromised safe zone, and they grab a car from the parking lot. As they start their new journey, MC realizes that his previously normal life has now ended. He also thinks that he and his manga protagonist are indeed cool. The film ends as he believes that his manga's plot will be similar to his experience in the zombie apocalypse. This is Daniel CC Movie Channel. Stay safe and enjoy your day.